What's up guys, how's it going? Welcome to this video. It's currently 8 a.m. That's when I've been typically waking up, first thing in the morning. It's nice, bright, sunny. Got my coffee as you saw. And basically I want to go over in this video, well, if you watched my first video of me like announcing or explaining me coming back to YouTube and trying to do YouTube again and creating content and all that, one of the things I went over was my exercise, which also includes my diet. And so first thing in the morning, what I do is I just make coffee, because the first meal of the day is breakfast, and if you break it down, it's break fast. And so throughout the night your body is fasting, meaning it's like kind of starving itself in a sense, and then so it's gonna be burning up like stored calories and fat and all that kind of stuff. And so I usually just have coffee just to get my energy for the morning and to continue that fasting period. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Hopefully some of the meals that I will prepare for this will help you guys and your journey if you're trying to accomplish the same goals that I am, or just hopefully it's interesting to you. But I'm going to finish my coffee, probably go inside and edit a video or so, and then I will see you when I make my first meal. So for my first official meal, all it requires is 2 eggs and 2 tortillas. You can add a topping if you would like. That's the great thing about this, I think. I am going to add chipotles because I really like spicy foods. I choose tortillas because they're complex carbohydrates, which take longer for your body to digest and break down. So I'll give you more energy throughout the day or until your next meal. And I choose eggs because they're just protein. So the combination of them is really good. I'll show you a technique that I use. It's like French toast kind of, but more of a quesadilla shape. So I use corn tortillas because I particularly like the taste of corn tortillas over flour tortillas. I also think that they might be a little bit healthier, but I don't really know. So I season with salt and pepper just to add flavor. Something else is I use the edge of the pan to kind of shape like what one side of the tortilla would be like. While the egg is still yolky on the top, you put the edge of the tortilla on it. That way the egg will actually stick to the tortilla, and then you just let it sit. Corn is not gluten, so if you're on that gluten-free lifestyle, then you can eat corn tortillas. So I just flipped the tortillas over, and as you see what I meant by having the egg on the outer edge, you only cover half of the tortilla, and so flipping it over just allows the tortilla to heat up on the other side and then cook the other side of the egg, and now's when you apply your toppings to the top of it. Now that I have my toppings inside, I just flip the edge of the tortilla that didn't have the egg over top, and then I'll just flip it again entirely just to make sure both sides are heated evenly. So that's all there is to the first meal. Just tortilla, an egg, and you make it into a quesadilla shape. Them chipotle peppers, though, you know what I'm saying, son? Alright, so for my next meal, and the meal after that, so my next 2 meals, I use lettuce and tilapia. So I want to go over why I eat fish, and that's because, well, it's arguably the best protein for you, and about a month ago, I became pescatarian, which means I only eat fish. Like, I don't eat chicken or beef or pork or any of that, aside from eggs, unless if you want to count that as little baby chickens. But yeah, I don't know. I just find it okay. So for my diet, originally I was eating rice with my stuff, about a cup of rice every meal or so, and then it wasn't really impacting my weight loss, but it did make me feel better in the end. And so I wanted obviously to impact my weight loss, and so I decided to cut the complex carbohydrates, which is rice, and then just add in more vegetables and stuff. So honestly, every single meal I eat is some form of lettuce, so it'd be whether it be iceberg or romaine or spinach or something green and leafy, even broccoli, anything like that really. And then I add in fish, so I can have, like, you know, salmon and tilapia and all that kind of stuff. So those are my meals. Pro tip, learn your seasonings. A lot of people get bored with eating the same thing over and over and over again, but honestly, if you learn your seasonings, you make each meal taste different. For example, I'm using, I don't know, whatever this is called, and so I mean, you could pause it if you really care what that is. But what is this lighting? But yeah, I mean that's all I put on there. Salt, pepper, garlic sometimes, because I love garlic. Today I'm actually not gonna have any spices like jalapenos or chipotles or anything, because I had that for breakfast. But I'll show you a pro tip with cooking fish. A lot of people don't know how to cook fish, or they just cook it wrong. But basically, you just wait until the edges will be cooked. So like how it's cooked right here, you basically just want that all the way around, and then you'll flip it. Also with that tip, that's how I would cook my steaks, my burgers, my chicken, literally everything. I don't know, that just seems to be what it is, and you get the perfect amount of tenderness and juiciness inside that you would want. So yeah, that's basically it. I eat this meal like 2 or 3 more times, depending on how hungry I get. And yeah, the reason why I'm not having complex carbohydrates is because you eat complex carbohydrates. When I say complex carbohydrates, I mean like bread and rice and stuff like that. But you eat those to build muscle. I'm not trying to build muscle right now. I'm trying to lose fat because I'm fat. And so, to me, it makes more sense to break your body down and then build muscle. And so, I'm not really working out right now to like gain weight, which by that I mean muscle. I'm trying to lose the fat and all that. So that's why I'm eating this now, and then once I get to a point where I want to gain muscle, then I'll incorporate rice within my meals. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully this was entertaining. I don't know, I was trying something different. Or maybe I inspired you to learn how to cook, because nobody knows how to cook meat properly or use spices. But yeah, I appreciate you watching if you made it to the end. Doesn't mean a lot. Right now, I'm going to be playing the Summer Solstice, or Solstice of the Heroes, I think it's called, the event in Destiny 2. So if you want to check that out, you can definitely click one of the videos that'll appear somewhere. I think over here, or maybe over here, or here. I don't really know. It's gonna appear somewhere. Okay. And if you're interested, you can click it. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.